Is the president Messiah the Messiah, or are we to look for another? I recall that two people walked on water, and perhaps Obama is walking on water right now. We have Jesus and we have Peter. No, Jesus was the Messiah, and the boat was on the Sea of Galilee. The storm was about to engulf it, and the apostles and the disciples were scared, and they prayed. And when they opened their eyes, they saw the Messiah a little far off. And Peter ventured out and walked on water, moving to Jesus. But then he started to look around and perhaps started to think in terms of whatever, and lost faith, and he began to sink, and he called out, and Messiah helped him back, and everything was great. Now, when we look at the Bush era and the elections of '08, we will see that people in America were really, really scared. For the first time, they saw like it's a meltdown, like it's over, it's done. And so they were scared, and they were praying to God, send us a Messiah. And then Obama emerged as the Messiah, and immediately he began to talk in terms of hope, and I guess understandingly, faith and love. We love one another. We have to have faith in him and the country and the government and the Constitution and everything else, and the world and everything that work. Now, we know that Jesus was the Messiah indeed. Did everything he succeeded with. The Jews rejected him. The Jews killed him. So many things happened that really he didn't want to happen. He cast the swine out of the folks, and went into the pigs, and they ran down the hill and died. And so they blamed him, and they asked him to get out of town. He was betrayed by his one of his so-called disciples, Judas. And so I see so many parallels with Obama that I will say that yes, he's the Messiah, and the feats that he has accomplished and working on just show that he's right on track, walking on the water. Now, he's calling on not many of us to step out. He's calling on consumers to go out there and shop, and folks are just coming out, and then they look around and they start to sink. Businesses are the same, exports are the same. But if they would just reach out and grab the president's hand and listen to his advice and so on, and get back on track, I think that we could pull this off. And so whether healthcare pass or not, he's still the Messiah. Whether the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan go anywhere, that whatever, he's still the Messiah. So we should all recognize that this man is doing a feat, and we need to support him, continue to encourage him. And so even the Olympic bid, of course, he did his utmost. That's all you could do. You play a good game, the results don't go the way you wanted, but he's keeping on with his faith. He's keeping on looking to the Messiah, looking to God in heaven, and just keep walking on the water. So I would say, yes, this Messiah, he's the Messiah, and he's walking on the water, and we need to join him walking on the water in faith and love and hope, and everything's going to be wonderful.